wine was forbidden. But then now in Christianity, you go to South America, Catholic countries, or you go to Spain, or you go to the pork menu, you wonder where the beef and the lamb has gone. Yes? As in half the menu is pork. Why, O Christian? Why pork? Why alcohol? Rasulullah said to them, you can never fully submit it to Islam. Number one, pork. Number two, alcohol. Number three, your love of the cross. For us, Jesus did not die on the cross. وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ وَمَا صَلَبُوهُ وَلَكِنْ شُبِّهَ لَهُمْ وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ يَقِينًا بَلْ رَفَعَهُ اللَّهُ. That in the Quran, in Surah An-Nisa, Allah makes clear, they did not kill him, nor did they crucify him. But it was made to appear to them. And وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ يَقِينًا. They definitely did not kill him, rather Allah took him up. So Rasulullah said, number one, alcohol forbidden. Number two, pork forbidden. Number three, the cross. And that's why we believe when our Imam returns, one of the first things he'll do with Jesus alayhi salam, of course, that's why Jesus is vital. Today in the world, 2 billion Christians, 1.7 billion Muslims. Imagine Imam with Jesus alayhi salam, yes? When Jesus comes, one of the first things he does is break the crosses. Well, the second thing is throw the pork and the alcohol out of the center of Christianity. Therefore, when the Prophet said this to them, he said, listen, I'm inviting you towards Islam. Either you accept Islam, and I'm asking you to accept, and I have full confidence that the Islam that I have come with is the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I am ready to challenge you in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that this is the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Either you accept Islam, or you pay a jizya, or you pay a tax, you continue to be Christians, but you live in the state, but you pay a certain tax. And look how Rasulullah makes it clear. I'm not here to behead you if you are not a Muslim. There's no problem. But at least say to me that when I've come with this risala, if you, O Christian priests, believe that your message is the right one and mine is the wrong one, are you ready for God to invoke a curse on which of us two is lying? You're representing Christianity. We are representing the religion of Islam. Let's enter a mubahala. The Arabs, by the way, when the Quran speaks to them, the Arabs know the history of every word in the Quran. So when the Arab hears this, what did the Quran say? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. فَمَنْ حَاجَّكَ فِيهِ مِنْ بَعْدِ مَا جَاءَكَ مِنَ الْعِلْمِ. Whoever disputes with you, Muhammad, after the ilm has reached them, فَقُلْ تَعَالَوْا. Say to them, come, enter a mubahala. What's a mubahala? Allah will send his curse on whoever is lying of the two of us. Yes? You've got to be supremely confident to do that. You have to be so certain in your message for you to enter a mubahala. When the Prophet said that, they said, yes, we will enter. The Prophet said, but there are conditions to entering this. What are the conditions? فَمَنْ حَاجَكَ فِيهِ مِنْ بَعْدِ مَا جَاءَكَ مِنَ الْعِلْمِ فَقُلْ تَعَالَوْا نَدْعُ أَبْنَاءَنَا وَأَبْنَاءَكُمْ. We'll enter this mubahala, but we need to bring certain people with us. Let's see how much you're willing to sacrifice for God. First ones, we'll bring our sons, you bring your sons. Rasulullah, who did he take with him as his sons? Imam al-Hassan and Imam al-Hussein, salawatullah wa salamu alayhima. Allahumma salli. The first point, Imam al-Hassan, Imam al-Hussein, how old are they at that time? 5 and 6. The first point is what? Whether Hassan and Hussein are 5 and 6, or whether they are 55 and 56, they are still leaders of this ummah. Clear? To us, a 5 and 6 Imam al-Hassan, Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam are imams already. Ma'soomeen already in the incident of Kisa. they are already purified by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the first. The second is what? Is that Rasulullah would place the youth at the front of the community, not at the back. Sometimes we don't realize the power of our young ones, that they are the future of our community. You put your trust in them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could have easily said, Mubahala is only for the adults. No. Fad'u hu abna'ana wa abna'akum. We are proud of our young ones as we are proud of our old ones. Rasulullah was how old? 60. Imam al-Hassan was how old on the day of Mubahala? 6. Imam al-Hussein, 5. But the Prophet wanted to highlight, don't let your kids be in the back of the mosque, put them in the front of the mosque. Vital. Let the youth be the future of the religion of Islam. Don't let the kids wander around and play and so on. Let them have a place for themselves to learn, to grow, to become leaders. The Prophet, on the second level, put them there. On the third level, the Prophet highlighted Hassan and Hussein are not my grandsons. They're my sons. How many Muslims you see around the world today, especially non-Shia? I've always said this and I'll say this until I die. The non-Shia, for them, Imam al-Hassan, Imam al-Hussein never grew up. If you ask, you like Imam al-Hassan? Yes, grandchild of the Prophet. Habibi, he lived 50 years also after. It's like, he didn't remain 5 his whole life. Imam al Imam al-Hassan, Imam al-Hussein are the sons of Rasulullah, not the grandsons. This ayah did not say, bring your sibt. It didn't say, bring your daughter's sons. It didn't say, bring your ahfad, your grandchildren. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to highlight, Hassan and Hussein are not grandsons of Muhammad. They are the sons of Muhammad. I remember Muawiyah had a servant, the Kwan. The Kwan was telling Muawiyah said, what do people say about the ayah on Mubahala? The Kwan said, they say that Hassan and Hussein are the sons. He said, what do you mean they're the sons? They're his daughter's sons. They're there for the grandsons, not the sons. Because you cannot be called sons if you are sons of the daughter of someone. The Quran says it was the day of Eid. Muawiyah said to me, give Eidiyah to everybody. He said, I gave Eidiyah to everybody. Muawiyah saw me later. He said, I told you give Eidiyah to everyone, to all my sons. He said, I did. He said, so why didn't you give my daughter her sons? He said, but you said Fatima's daughter, the sons cannot be called sons.